yours.
All right. Good morning, 603.
Good morning. Good morning. I know it's early in the morning. Just a quick heads up to all of you. Apologize, I don't have my glasses. They're getting fixed. But just a quick heads up to all of you. We have a interim assessment tomorrow. You need to take it. That's the only way you get the grade. There's some people that already took it, right? It's 3 hours. Please make sure you take it. It's math. And we need to score 100%, meaning every child has to take it. Are we clear? Are we clear? Okay.
Also, too, guys, if you want office hours help, you need to email both Mr. R and I to let us know that you need the help. If we ask for you to attend, you need to come. You also got an invite for Saturday Academy for additional support based on grades that we saw. We're going to get started with today. Today, we're going to deal with ordering and comparing integers on a number line. So we're going to deal with the greater than and the less than symbol. That's what we're going to be working with today and reinforcing what we did the other day. So let's get started. So today's learning target is I can explain how positive and negative integers are used to describe quantities that have opposite values and directions and how they relate to the real world. So just to recap, right, we reviewed what an integer was the other day. And we reviewed that integers are positive and negative whole numbers that include 0. They're on vertical and horizontal number lines, like, sorry, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3 are some examples of integers. And that positive integers are to the right of 0, they're greater than 0. And example 8 is the same as +8 or +8. And negative integers fall to the left of 0. They always have a negative sign. And opposites, every integer has an opposite. So the positive, the opposite of a positive is a negative, and the opposite of a negative is a positive. And then these were just the words that we associated with positive and negative, right? We've talked about depositing means the money grows. We talked about negative when you withdraw the money, and that sea level meant 0. And here's 0, sea level. It has no opposite. It's either positive or negative. To the right in green are positive. To the left of 0 are negative numbers in blue. All right, we're going to review this question. I'll do this one, and Mr. R will do the next one. So what you have to do is write the artifact's name, and then you have to translate the math into an integer. So it's very similar to what we did the other day, and if you came to yesterday's tutoring session, Givelli's here, we reviewed this. So,
You said who's here?
Givelli Perez.
I'm sorry.
Okay. All right, so dinosaur bone is the first artifact. So we're going to write dinosaur bone. When we look on the elevation, okay, the key word here says above. So I'm going to annotate above here, right? Above is a positive integer. So I like to write on my paper a plus sign, positive. So that means I have to show 23 as a positive integer by writing plus 23 or 23. Oops, or 23. Next is gold mask, Kilani. Below sea level, is that positive or negative? For letter B, gold mask. What kind of integer is that? Below. Keywords below. Kilani, is that positive? Huh?
Negative.
Good, so we write -9. Next, caveman. Caveman skull. All right, on the chart it says sea level. What number is sea level, Daniel?
0.
0. Sea level is 0. So let me just go make that font a little bit larger. So next to sea level, we're going to write 0. All right, the next one. We got treasure bank. I don't know why it's coming out so small, but I'm going to write it here. Or treasure chest. Treasure chest. Keyword here says below. Who's on here? Nia, camera needs to be on.
So, Ms. Canova, while you're doing that, what I'm doing is I'm going to Parents Graph and all the people that are absent today, I'm emailing them.
Perfect. That's awesome. Nia,
But I'm emailing their parents, so there's no excuse.
awesome. Flavia, I guess you can answer this question. When you have the word below, is that a positive or negative integer, dear?
Negative integer.
Excellent. Pay attention because you have a test on this on Thursday. Silver coins. Oops, I got to spell right. Silver, oh man, not capital. Silver coins. Man, Miss Cannell today can't type. Steven, we got above sea level.
It's a positive.
Good. How do I write positive? What are the two ways?
3,709 or 3,709.
Right. Remember, one has to have the positive sign, the other doesn't. Are we clear on that? Because this is what you guys are going to see. Oh, I don't know what's going on over here, man. This is crazy. Let's make this a little bit smaller. All right, now you have to explain how you know when something is positive, when something is negative, and when something is zero. If you remember from the other day, we said that when something is a positive integer, there's a key word there. Positive integers are what key word, Miss Rodriguez?
Above
Above what?
sea level.
Excellent. You're going to finish this off because I have faith in you. Negative integers. Help me out.
Below sea level.
Below sea level. And we have sea level is what number, dear?
0.
Excellent. These are very important for today's lesson. Yes, this is kind of redundant from the other day, but you guys need the reinforcement based on your exit tickets. Okay, anyone have any questions? Because we're going to move on to the next problem. Again, this is a 3-point question. Just remember, above positive, below negative, sea level 0, just like we did yesterday and the other day. All right, I'm sorry, this is a repeated question, I think, but I'm not sure if Mr. R is ready. I think he's still...
I'm not, sorry.
It's okay. So the elevation in feet of the 3 cities are marked on the number line below. We got City P, City Q, up, someone else is coming in. We got Jennifer Diaz, she's just came in. She's 10 minutes late, but she's here.
Hey, Jennifer, do me a favor. What's your mom's name before I email her? Jennifer? I need your mom's name because I was just about to email about you being absent, and I know it. So I'll double check. Hold on. Yeah, continue, Canal. That's fine.
That's okay. So we got City P, City Q, and City R. We need to figure out based on this number line which statement is true. So in order to answer this question, it's a vertical number line. Okay, so we have to identify where each point is located. Nia, turn that camera on. Don't make me ask you again. So here, oops, let me just erase that because that's a little messy. Oh no, hold on. So here we have, let's go change the drawing. Let's go do something here. All right. So,
Jennifer, I'm so sorry. Miss Canella.
yes.
Jennifer, I need your mother's name, first name only, not the last name. Before she receives an email stating you're absent. I can't see it. Hello, I cannot unmute.
Nathan Jesus just came.
Oh God. All right, Nathan, I need your mom's name.
Guys, he asked you for your parents' name, your guardian.
No, because they're legit guys. I'm writing an email as we speak. That's why. And I already have your parents' name there, but I just have their first name and last name. I don't have your name. So if you could write it in the chat real quick, that'd be great.
Okay, so
Now they're gonna receive this email. That's all I gotta say.
the parents received the email, they received the email. Plus you guys are late. Class starts at 9 o'clock. So 0 is sea level, right? Yeah? When something is 0, it's sea level. So I'm gonna go to City Q, and on City Q, I'm gonna put 0, and I'm gonna write the word sea level. You'll see why I'm doing this, because clearly we need a little bit of a review. Now, Any number above sea level is positive. Therefore, 10, right? 10 is above, which means it's positive, which is a positive integer. All these numbers above are positive. So city P is located at 10 or plus 10. Does everybody see that? I hope so. Plus 10 or 10. City R, here's 0. It's going, the numbers are in the negative. Therefore, it is below sea level, which means it is a negative integer, folks. So we're going to write below, and we're going to write negative integer. Does everyone follow that? So that means R, right, for Mr. R would be negative 10. Negative 20. So now, and we're going to write that this is below, and then here this was above. You'll see why I'm writing these words down. You have to decide which statement is true based on this vertical number line. So let's look at A. City P is above, it's at 10, and city Q is at sea level. Here it says both are above. Is that true? Are both above? I'm tired of hearing myself. Somebody help me. Is P and Q above sea level? Is P and Q above? Is that a true statement?
I'm ready, Canelo.
Huh?
I'm ready to take over whenever you want me to.
Okay, no, it's not. How about this one? City Q, which is sea level, and city R, which is negative. Are they both below? Is Q and R below sea level?
Yes.
Yes.
It is?
Who said yes? If I'm at sea level and I'm floating on the sea level, am I below the sea?
No,
You
you
are?
David.
Yeah, listen to the question before you say yes again. If I'm floating on the sea level, I'm on top of the sea. I'm floating on top of the sea. I'm just on it. Am I below that?
No.
No, I'm on it, right? So the question was, is City Q and City U below sea level? No, City Q is on the sea level. So is it below it? No, right? Let's try C. City P is above the sea level and City Q is below the sea level. City P is above the sea level, but is City Q below the sea level again? Is City Q below the sea level? Think about it, guys.
No.
No, thank you. It's a neutral area. What about D? City P is above the sea level and City R is below the sea level. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
right? That is the correct answer. Yes. So D will be your correct answer. Right, guys? I hope you guys understand that because, you know, these are things that you guys should know. All right, let's go. Next one, please.
Sure. Oh, sorry, Mr. R.
Not even done,
I marked up the whole number line. I don't know why it's not letting me erase the thing in
you
one
have to actually highlight over it. That's why.
like that. Oh,
Yep.
all right, Mr. R, you're up.
All right, guided question, guys. We did this already, right? You guys should know this from the top of your head. It's like it should come like this to you quickly. Write a positive or negative integer number to represent each situation. Withdraw, negative or positive.
Positive.
Thank
Whoa.
you, Kalani.
Wait, a withdrawal is a positive number?
Oh no, think about that, Kalani. Sorry, that was me.
That's okay.
Oh, never mind.
Withdraw. It's okay. It's okay. I got excited too. You didn't see me? Withdraw. Positive or negative? It's negative, right? Think about it. Withdraw. When you withdraw things you take, right, guys? So let's see.
Wait,
Somebody else just came in. I don't know who it is.
Kareem.
Kareem Fredericks. That's good. Okay. So the next one I have on my list is going to be. All right, let me do this. Come on. I'm gonna unpin you real quick. All right. So since we have so many microphones off, I'm gonna pick Azealia. B, please. Rodriguez. Deposit $80. Is that positive or negative?
Positive.
Thank you so much. Positive. The next one, Adeline. C. 9 floors above ground level. 9 floors above ground level. Above. Positive or negative?
It's positive.
Thank you so much. Angie. Villalba. A stock price rose. rose 289 points, positive or negative? Angie, a stock price rose.
Negative.
Think about it. If you rise, right? If I tell you, hey, you rose to the seventh grade, right? You're approaching the seventh grade, right? Which is true. If you rose, when something grows, this is rose, it goes up, right? So if it's positive or negative, think about that word, rose. A price rose 289 points. Positive, there you go. Thank you. You guys got to know these key words, guys, right? Because some of them are going to be tricky and you're going to be like, no, I don't understand it. You already know it. We're going over it now, right? Ms. Canelo, she said positive. Okay, the next one on my list is Daniel Flores. Lost 75 bucks. I lost money. Positive or negative, sir? Daniel, don't hear you. I lost $75. Positive or negative? Daniel Flores.
That is negative 75.
Thank you so much. Okay, the next one. Kareem, since you just got in here. F. 17 feet above sea level. Positive or negative? Kareem.
Oh, the camera's off too.
Yeah, guys, we need cameras on. So, Kareem, what did you say? I know you unmuted yourself just now. Tell me. Positive or negative? 17 feet above sea level. I don't hear you, sir.
No, I think that's negative, isn't it?
Well, think about it. If I'm above the sea level, above,
Yeah.
Nathan's late.
is it positive or negative?
Positive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and why is that? Well, think about it, right? Let's think about, I don't know if you guys live in a building, maybe you do. If you live in a building, or if you live if you live in a building and you go up, you start at the lobby, which is the first floor, and you go up. You're going above the first floor, you go up, right? Think about the word above. When you hear the word above, you always go up. Does that make sense? Yes. I'm just giving you guys key comparisons that relate to your daily activities. That way you guys can be like, oh, okay, I got it, right? 3 feet below sea level, positive or negative? Nia,
Negative.
thank you so much. Everybody see how we got that? If you didn't, and you're curious, I'll call on other people. Ms. Canella, next one, please, after you erase that.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with you. I'm sorry. I'm not that fast. All right, Mr.
I'm going slow too. I'm taking it real slow. All right, let's read this one. And the next one that's gonna answer this is Givelli, Lucas, Kalani, and no, Kalani already went. So I'll go Givelli, Flavia, and Lucas, right? So Givelli, a flea is jumping around on a number line, okay? If a flea starts at 1 and jumps 3 units to the right, then what integer number will the flea be on? Givelli.
We're on 1.
I don't hear her. I don't see her. I don't know what's going on.
She's there. Givelli. Can you answer Mr. R's question?
Yes, please.
Go ahead. Do you need him to repeat it?
I'll read it one more time. All right. Givelli, I don't know what's going on with your microphone, but I can't hear you. I see you move, your mouth moving, but I don't hear you. So I'm going to read it again. A flea is jumping around on the number line that's right in front of you. We have left and we have right. If the flea starts at the number 1, you see that blue circle? He starts at 1. And then he jumps 3 units to the right. What integer will it be flea on?
4.
Good, 4. And how do we know that, right? We just did simple math. Another way you could do this, guys, is just legit adding, right? If I say 1 plus 3 equals 4, right? How far is the flea from 0, Givelli? How many spaces?
3.
Think about that. From 0, not from 1, from 0.
4.
Thank you, right? Good. Jennifer, you ready? I see, okay. If the flea starts at 0 and jumps 5 units away from either direction, which spots can the flea land on? You start at 0 and I go all the way to 5 to the right. I land on what? 5, right? Because 0 plus 5 equals what? Doesn't let me talk. Okay. I don't know why. I'll click on somebody else. I got Kareem. Nathan. Nathan, you look like you wide awake. All right. So 0 plus 5 equals? Nathan. Dude, you're muted. So if you're talking, I don't hear nothing.
0 plus 5 equals 6. Wait, no. Yeah, 0 plus 5 equals 5.
Okay, I'm glad you woke up now. Okay, 0 plus 5. No, don't unmute yourself. You keep going. Hold up. Right, so I can land on 5. If I jump the other way, if I jump left 5 times, what number am I on?
-5.
I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. And welcome to the party, right? Some coffee. Yeah. All right. So, let's do look at this. He's like, what are you talking about? All right.
Are we good, Mr. R?
Yeah, let's keep on going. I like this. Joel, you're up next. Steven, wake up, man. Turn on the lights. I guarantee you it'll feel better.
All right, this one's pretty self-focused. Go ahead, Mr. R.
You guys want to hear me sing? Listen, I became a teacher, but I can't sing for nothing. I'll ruin your morning. All right, let's do this one. Darren is currently 20 feet below sea level, Steven, which currently describes the opposite of Darren's elevation. So the opposite, keyword opposite. If I'm 20 feet below, what's the opposite of that?
Above?
Above. So is it above what?
Above sea
Many.
level?
How many?
20.
Good. So which one would it be? A, B, C, or D?
B?
Thank you, sir. By the way, your microphone sounds perfect now. I don't hear you yelling at me. It sounds beautiful. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
All right, Joel, you ready?
All right, here we go.
I know it's cold, man, but you got this, all right? You got this. I believe
Mr.
you.
R, I'll do number 7, okay?
I mean, okay. I'm having fun right now. So
All right, go ahead. Keep going. All right.
All right.
Keep going.
Several wrestlers are trying to lose weight for a competition. Their change in weight since last week is shown below in the chart. Joe, you remember this, right? We did this in class. Negative or positive, sir? Go for it.
Negative.
Next one.
Positive.
Good. Next one.
Positive.
Keep going.
Positive and then negative.
Mr. R, this was their independent practice, and the reason why we're going over it again is because they didn't really read. They didn't do so great.
I know, right? That's what's curious about me. Adeline, help me out. A, did Michael lose or gain weight since last week?
Look at Michael.
Say that again, Adeline.
You gain weight.
He gained weight. Yeah, that's right. He went to IHOP every day, McDonald's, all that nasty stuff. Let's keep on going. Let's go. I'm gonna go to Flavia because Flavia looks like she's sleeping over there, and I don't appreciate that. All right. So, which wrestler's weight change is the opposite of Carl's? Now look at Carl's. What's the opposite of that?
Mario.
Mario, right? So if it's 2, then the opposite would be
-2.
dope. I appreciate you.
Bravo.
Okay. I know Kalani's not drinking soda this time. Sir. No. I'm joking. All right. Let's do Givelli. Since you're not there, I'm gonna pick on you. Maybe she's not there. Okay. So identify name which 2 wrestlers dropped weight since last week. Miss Perez, I need you. Miss Perez, you don't even ask permission. You just get up and go. Oh, there you go. So, identify name 2 wrestlers dropped weight since last week. Now look at the list. We have lost and gained, right? Name 2 that have dropped. When you hear the word drop, that means lost weight, right? So which 2? You want me to repeat the question?
Oh, who's coming in? Sacconi's in, Mr. R.
So Coney's in it?
Yeah, just came in, 9:27.
Oh, so I'm gonna pick on him too. He's next. Givelli, identify name which 2 wrestlers dropped weight since last week. The list is right in front of you. We have Mario, Michael, Carl, Nicholas, and George. Which 2 have lost weight?
Mario.
And who else?
Gordon.
And
And then
who?
George.
George.
Jorge.
All right. So Coney,
Hi,
dude, you made me a
Sakani.
promise. You made me a promise. I remember the promise. He left.
Let me do the undo. There we go.
Did he leave?
So Coney, let me check.
He left.
Oh man.
He got
Oh
scared.
no, wait. So Coney needs to get readmitted. He got kicked out and he got back in.
Hold on, guys. We'll wait for him.
Whenever you're ready.
So Coney Smith. Hello, sir. How are you? Hopefully you're fine. Since you weren't here this morning, I'm going to pick on you just a bit. D. David's weight. Oh snap! I just dropped my case. David's weight change since last week was the opposite of Michael's. What was David's weight change? So Cody, please unmute yourself and answer those questions. The things are right in front of me, and I don't see nothing but a mattress. It looks like at the bottom of a mattress.
Where's your face?
So Cody, please unmute yourself. So Coney, talk to me, brother. David's weight change since last week was the opposite of Michael's. What was David's weight change? Nathan, I know you didn't go nowhere, right? I know you're still there, right? Yes, so Coney, if you're talking, I don't hear you, brother.
Okay. It's
There you go.
-6.
Thank you, sir. All right, because it's the opposite. Thank you. Which wrestler gained the most amount of weight? Which wrestler gained the most amount of weight? So Coney, that's you, man. I'm not done yet. I told you I'm gonna pick on you a little bit.
Michael.
Thank you, sir. How do we know that? It's right in front of you, right? Very, very simple. Good. Now, Miss Camilla, I would like the following people.
Who's gonna help us do number 7?
Yeah, that's gonna be Givelli, Nia, and Jennifer. And Jennifer, you're gonna write it in. Just because you can't talk doesn't mean you can't type.
Hey,
Yeah.
all right.
So, using a number line graph and explain which numbers are farthest from 0
Okay, I'm
on a
gonna
number line, right? You have -9 or 6. Explain your reasoning, okay? So think about this.
Alright.
You have 0 right in the center. Everybody sees 0? Miss Camilla, can you put that in red, like circle 0 for me?
Yes. Let me just go get the red. Here we go. There you
You
go.
see 0 right now, guys? That's where 0 is at, right? So now, which number is the farthest away from 0? Is it -9? Or is it 6? +6. And explain your reasoning. This is very, very easy.
Come on. This was an independent question, guys. You kind of disappointed us. How many units is 0 from -9?
I want Givelli first, then Nia, then Jennifer. So Givelli, which one is farthest? Just tell me. I don't hear you. You're muted.
-9.
-9. Okay, good. Nia, tell me why. Why is 9 units the farthest away from 0?
9 units is farther away from 0 is because
Because why?
because it's going to the left. No.
Is that really the reason? Think about this. It's 9 units or 6 units. Which one is farther?
9 units.
Why?
Oh, 9 units because 9 units it's
From what?
What's the starting point of the graph? Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, right? Jennifer, do you agree with that? You can say yes, no, yeah. Okay, now why wouldn't it be 6, Jennifer? You could type that in the chat and I'll give you credit for today with that. Why wouldn't it be 6, right? Okay, the next one is independent practice. Now, guys, for these 3 or the next 2 problems, I legit want to break out and breakout rooms. What do you think about that?
Sure. For the independent practice and the exit ticket.
Possibly, we're running short on time. Actually, it's 9:32. So.
All right, hold on. Let's try that. Yeah, let's try that, and then you and I can pop in. All right.
Daniel, what's up?
You want to just
see your hand.
Mr. R, do you want to do 2 breakout rooms and then just kind of like I be in one and you be in one?
Yeah, but I don't know if we can co-host because we don't have the co-host feature, right?
All right. Yeah, 15 people, so we want to do 2 breakout rooms,
And
right?
you need to use the bathroom or something? Daniel, I don't know. He has a thumbs up. You need to go to the bathroom. Go. Next time, just type it in, right? You guys can write BR, like legit, on the chat, and I understand that's bathroom. Clearly, so you guys can just
Mr.
go.
R, tell me when you're ready. You'll be in breakout room, and I'll go to breakout 2.
Yeah, but the thing is, I can't post up the assignment because I'm not a co-host. That's the problem with this. Can you put me co-host?
I don't know how to do that. Do you?
All right, let's just go over the problems, and then we're gonna do breakout rooms, and I'll make a little activity. Go back to the problem, and we're gonna do it together.
All right, we can have them share what they learned and stuff at the end. All right. All right. Number 8, right? This one we went over, Mr. R and I went over this. It says point M represents the opposite of -1/2. This is where you guys made a mistake, which is expected because we did too, right? What is the opposite of -1/2? Let's start there first.
Kalani knows this. It's the opposite, so help me out.
What's the opposite of a negative integer?
A positive integer?
Right. So the opposite would be, instead of -1, it would be positive what?
Positive 1.
Positive 1 or positive 1/2. Now, if you have $100 or 100 cents and you want to give me half, how much do you have? What's half of 100?
No, just say it in dollars. It's better. That's
All right,
confusing.
okay. If you have $100 and you want to give me half your money, how much you got?
50.
50 or 50 cents. All right, let's try this one.
The reason she wrote 50 cents, guys, is because that's half. So half of $1, half of a whole number, is considered 50 cents. Does that make sense? It's like you go to the corner store and you want to get chips, right? You're like, oh, snap, I only have $1. What can you get with that? Well, 50 cent chips, and
Yeah.
etc. Well, they're more expensive now, but you get the point.
All right.
Point N. Now, what's 5 divided by 2? Dun, dun, dun. 5 divided by 2.
You guys got $5 and you give us, and you divide it into 2 people. How much you got?
I know Kalani knows. I want Angie. $5. I divide it into 2 people. For you and your sister. Help me out.
You have $5 and you and Darla share the money. How much you guys each get?
Well, we know if you have $4 and you break that up into 2, that is $2, right? Because 4 divided by 2, right? So if it's $5, it's gonna be 2 what?
We can't really break it up.
Yeah, you can. Think about money. You have $5, and I want to break half of $1, right? To make it equal, yes? So we know that half of $1 is what? 50 cents, right? So what's 5 divided by 2?
50?
Thank you. $2.50. There you go, right? So is that negative or positive?
Negative.
Good.
Thank you. So now, which one, Angie, out of that number line is going to be the correct answer? A, B, C, or D?
So
Which one out of the number lines is going to be the correct answer?
meaning M has to be on the positive. So the letter M for mom has to be positive, and the letter N for nanny has to be negative.
So Angie, a quick way to do this is to cross out which doesn't make sense. Remember, left means negative, right means positive, right? We did this in class actually yesterday. So if we have M that equals 50, that's positive, right? So if you see M on the negative, can we cross those out? Look at A. Is M negative or positive? Angie, can you keep yourself unmuted throughout this problem and just answer the questions for me? So A, M is negative or positive? Remember, I go left, it's what?
Negative?
Yeah, so do we circle A? No, right? We can't because it has to be positive, right? So we cross that out. Now look at C for me. M is on the negative. What do we do to that one, Angie? Angie, I don't care about the noise in the background. I told you this 1,000 times. Come on, answer this question. C. Is C going to be our correct answer?
Is M in the positive or negative, he's asking. What's graphed here on the number line? Negative.
M is not negative.
Right, and we want positive, so is that right?
No.
Good. What's going on? Now, Steven, help me out, man. B or D? B or D? Which one will you choose?
B?
You said B?
Yeah,
And why would you do that one, sir? Talk to me.
because M is on the right side and N is on the left.
But D is the same thing. Why would you pick B?
Because so the point M is 0.50. So it's like in between 0 and 1.
Bingo. That's perfect right there. You just said it all, right? That's all I needed to hear. Thank you. You see how you got that though, right? That's how you have to use your explanation. The exact same way that you're doing it here, guys, is the exact same way you want to do it on your own.
All right. This one is
All right.
this one has a typo. It's supposed to say which two. These were your problems on Thursday you had to do, I believe, Mr. R, right? Yeah, independent, yeah. It said which two situations could represent -8? So which two of these translates into a negative answer? That's what that's asking. So what you do is you write each one. It says when something drops 8 degrees, is that positive or negative? Joelle? If you drop 8 degrees or drop 8 pounds, is that positive or negative?
Negative.
We're going to write -8. We want two answers that equal -8. Depth, how deep something is. Think about when you're diving, right? When you stand, you're at sea level, and as you go in the water, what happens to the feet? What happens when you jump in a pool of water? If you're standing straight and now you jump in, what happens? Does it go up or down?
Down.
Down. So is that a positive or negative integer?
Negative.
All right. So it looks like we kind of got it, but grow and
So
time.
I just spoke to New Wall's mom. He says that he can't find the Zoom link.
I've sent it out to him many times.
I know. I'm on it.
Growth and time, those are positive. So clearly it should have been A and B on your exit ticket. Right? If it asks you which two situations could be a positive integer, you would pick C and D because growing is positive and time is measured in positive. We can never go back on time. We can only go forward. Just like distance, when you walk, the feet grow. When you're on a plane and you go up, the feet are going to keep adding, right? From the runway, you got to go up in order to get in the sky. Yeah? All right. So in your little activity, we have like 5 minutes, Mr. R.
Yeah, we're gonna do breakout rooms, and I got a mini activity.